there, I'm Lauren and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time checking out my videos, I basically created this channel as a creative outlet for myself to just post whatever suits my fancy. Right now I have been working on a couple different sewing projects and that's what we're gonna get more into today. So I am really excited. My husband and I are taking a little weekend getaway, just the two of us. Haven't been anywhere since having our daughter, so we're both really excited and definitely needed the quality time together, just the two of us. I am trying to put together the outfits that I'm gonna bring on the trip. It's a very short trip, so I don't need much. I'm definitely gonna bring the Shirley sheer dress that I made in my previous video, but I'm gonna see if I can maybe squeak out like one or two more pieces that I can bring that'll be kind of versatile. So I made my daughter a birthday outfit in a really cute red seersucker gingham, and I think I'm gonna use what I have left over from that to possibly make some sort of like ruched, sheared, scrunchy type of top, and then potentially either a skirt or like a matching pant. Haven't decided which I'm gonna do and haven't really looked into patterns for those yet, but for now, let's just see what I can put together for this top. So this is actually all I had time for today, but I cut out 2 squares for my bias tape, which I believe is going to go through casings to create the ruched look that I'm going for. Then I've cut out my straps, and then this is actually pretty much just one big pattern piece cut on the fold, so it's going to close in the front with the ties. And yeah, so it seems like it should be pretty straightforward, but I'll catch you guys up on another day. I'm back and I am getting going on this top. I'm really trying to power through and knock it out as quickly as I possibly can. So I'd really love to make a matching pair of pants. I don't know, that might be a lot. This print, I mean, I love gingham, but this is a very small gingham print and I'm just not sure. It may be too much. It may be overdoing it. So we'll see maybe once the top is done how I feel about it and where I'm gonna, how I'm gonna move forward. But basically what I've done so far, I didn't record these because I was very hastily rushing through it and just didn't pull out my camera and all the setup. But I have 2 shoulder straps. I think I've decided that if they're long enough, I am gonna make them adjustable. I think it'll just be easier on myself to not have to have a perfect measurement, and then, with weight fluctuations or whatever, it'll be easier to adjust versus having to take the whole thing apart. So 2 shoulder straps, and then I have 6 of these bias tape strap things. I'm not exactly sure what they're for. I want to say they're for decoration on the top once it's finished, like little bow ties or something like that. I think that's all they're for. I'm not sure they're actually going to serve any type of like functional use, but we will find out. I probably should have read the entire pattern before starting, but that's just not how this went. So I am going to get working on the actual bodice of the top now. Now we've got something that looks kind of like a top and has clean edges. Now that we've got this top all edged, edges finished and cleaned up, I am going to measure 2 parallel lines. So I'm just gonna measure and mark out with my little chalk pen thing here, 2 parallel lines measuring up from the bottom 1 distance and then a second distance. And that's what I'm gonna get started on doing. Top is coming together, so I've sewn in the elastic, and I didn't really consider that this fabric is a lot stiffer than like the example images on the pattern. So we'll see how it turns out. It may be too much of like a stiff crop top situation. A lot of my pants are high rise, but we'll see how it works. And what I've done here is I've taken 2 of those strips and I've attached it to elastic that I measured for across my top here, the upper chest. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach a safety pin to the end of one of these strings, and I'm going to feed it through the casing at the top edge of the shirt. Okay, back to it. So I was kind of messing around with the elastic yesterday. I finished pulling it all the way through, and I think the elastic is a bit too long for me. So I'm going to have to detach these and then kind of like redo it, making it shorter. But I'm going to kind of wrap up everything else so that I can make sure that I get like a true fit when I do that. So what I'm gonna do now is take these extra little strings and I'm basically going to sew them onto where the elastic ends. So I'm gonna just take them and stitch them in here on the inside, and then they'll be able to be used for ties on the outside. So I'm gonna get started with that. Okay, I realized I'm missing one of my little strings, so I'm gonna go find that and I'll be right back. Okay, voila, let's keep going. Okay, now I'm gonna go around each one and just kind of like tie a little knot at the end, and that's gonna keep the fabric from fraying so that I don't have to actually finish the ends, and it's also just a cute little detail. So we're gonna do that. I'm just gonna tie these knots. we've got these neat little knots at the ends of each of the strings. Okay, next I'm going to measure and attach my straps. And like I said, I do think I'm going to try to do adjustable straps. So I'm going to go back to my cabinet and get what I need for those, and then we'll get the straps attached. Okay, now to find the right sizes that I need. I like using these little ones. They're like really hard to see, but it's really tiny. And they kind of just are a little bit more discreet. So that's why I like to use those ones. And then we'll grab some of these. Okay. Okay, so I'm using this little ring. And then this is what is used to feed the strap through, and that's what makes it adjustable. So I'm going to cut a little bit off of the end here. Maybe we'll do like 4 centimeters off of each strap. Okay. Then I'm going to find the back, the center back. I'm going to find the center back here, and then I'm going to measure. So I don't want to fully attach the straps because I need to figure out this elastic situation. So I'm going to just sort of like base them, secure them into place, and then hopefully I'll be able to try it on so that we can fix the top elastic around the upper bust. But when I come back, these straps are going to be attached. Okay, good news. I have finished the top. It took a minute for me to finagle the straps with the elastic around the top because I couldn't quite get the elastic to fit right, so I was having to like cut the elastic and then reattach those strings so that when I tied them, you know, it was secure but still giving that kind of scrunched look around the top. And then obviously as the elastic is stretching, that kind of changes where the straps land. So I had to kind of put it on and take it off multiple times before I could figure out what was right, but it's together and it doesn't look like much right now, but it's really cute on, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. The one little change I would probably make if I were to do this again would be to lengthen it just a little bit. I don't really wear crop tops anymore, so it's a little bit shorter than I would prefer. But I think with high-waisted pants, I think it'll be fine, and it's super cute. I do think I am gonna try to make a matching pant in the same fabric. It's gonna be so much print, but I really like it, and I think it'll be adorable. So here's the top, and I'll show you what it looks like on.